What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another Ducks and Download Black Series figure unboxing and review. In this one, we have the new 40th anniversary for Return of the Jedi Bib Fortuna 6-inch carded figure, kind of after the TVC styling. I was super happy to find this one at a local Walmart. So here, guys, in the Midwest, make sure to go check your local Walmarts. As of July 4th, these things might just be on the shelf. An absolutely great figure, as I did also manage to pre-order the Jabba with the Jabba's Palace set coming out here, I believe, in October. So I was super excited to get this Bib Fortuna out in the wild. Comes with, I believe, what are these, 3 cups? Honestly, I think, again, for the price point now, we're going to need a little bit more than like 3 cups for these figures. But to a lot of people, stuff like this is really priced because of this awesome card back and whatnot. But as you know, with my 6-inch figures, I opened those bad boys up. So before we get to that though, let's just take a look at the card back and figure, which is a really stellar card back. I really like the blue coloring, kind of matches the blue sash and undergarments of Bib himself, and that blue veininess that he's always had to his face come every figure. You can kind of, I feel like he's a lot more pink in the show, probably from that Tatooinean sun. But yeah, this is definitely a Bib Fortuna that has not seen the sunlight in a hot minute. Return of the Jedi 40th anniversary badge right up there. Comes with a line from the Emperor, Palpo, Stormtrooper, and Chewbacca. A really great figure. And when you look at the face here versus the face here, the sculpt is really on point. Maybe a little wider chinned here than you see here, but you know, him plumping up, it's pretty easy when you have fat Bib coming up in the future. Now let's go ahead and get this guy open and see what we got. And I've always really enjoyed these vintage collection style card backs. They're really pretty. I mean, if only there was a way to take this off without marring the image, I would totally do that. That's a lot more heat guns and glue cutting than I feel like doing. Definitely one of the easiest figures to get out of package. Kind of an oddly in between stiff and soft plastic for these cups. All right, so there is Bib. Let's get a good look at this face again. All veiny and gross. Probably one of the grossest Twi'lek heads in the entire series, let alone saga, let alone Star Wars. Super long Liku that just kind of wrap around all gross, like, you know, kind of show his gross, sinister inner sides. Underneath here, we have a nice blue cloak. Underneath the blue cloak, we got some blue pants, nice long pointy shoes. Very Arabian vibe. Really matches that Tatooinean style. I feel like that could actually come off. I bet it could. Arms have these nice wavy kind of cloaks. You can pop the arm up through here. The arm doesn't really articulate super well with all this hard plastic up there, but let's see. I don't know if I'd want to take it off. He looks kind of silly, it looks like, without the... Probably comes on and off really easily, actually. And he's got a real long neck if you take off. All right, so here he is without the overrobe. And with that long neck hidden back up in there and that huge chin, that is an odd sight to see without that overrobe. Still an all-around great figure, though. His Liku and clothes are going to get in the way of most of his arm articulation, so that is just kind of something to watch out for. Movable torso, double jointed head, which isn't really going to be used that often. He's pretty much going to take his stance right next to Jabba. Super gnarly hands, if you can kind of see here. Just really long, grotesque fingers. Matches the grossness of the character. Yeah, that overcoat does go on and off pretty easily, actually. We'll slide that back on, and I just noticed here it actually has these tabs underneath that'll lock it in place a bit better. Same thing, interlocking tab on this side as well. Here we are with 3 cups. We have the larger cup here, identical to the one we see in A New Hope with Ben, Beru, and the Skywalker Ranch. We have this one, nice black rimmed, almost has like an Imperial vibe to it. And then definitely more Tatooine-y Scrapper vibe. Looks like an old alternator or mechanical part turned into a mug. Nice little greeblies though to add to Jabba's palace once that arrives. Just an absolutely amazing figure. Really captures the essence of this great, which you say, probably once was a glove shitter who became very infamous in a lot of Legends comics and stories. Happy to finally have the very, very opportunistic Bib Fortuna to go with the Jabba's Palace coming out soon. Well, before we go any further, of course, you know we gotta get a shelf shot. But before we get too much further, please make sure to like and subscribe, or Fat Bib will haunt you in your dreams. Alrighty, guys, and here we go with the shelf shot. Just stick with his Tatooinean brethren there. Had to get Bib Fortuna up front with Tika the Jawa, the Sand Person, and the Gamorrean Guard, who will, of course, be going with Jawa once he arrives. But as you can tell, I'm kind of running out of room, guys. So send me your favorite recommendations for shelving in the comment section down below, and what you guys use to display your figures, because I'm going to need some more space here very, very soon. I also need to clean. I'll be doing that during a live stream, so look forward to that one coming out before too long. As always, guys, thank you so much for joining, and as always, may the Force serve you well.